sure I heard something.
What is up, guys? Lackofskills here, and this is the legendary difficulty assassin quick setup. Pretty much, that's what it is. That is what this is. You can do this in less than an hour if you're quick enough. So, as we're going to watch this cutscene here in a second, I'll break down the entire idea of it, and as we're moving through this whole place, I'll show you how, what, when, and where. So, as you can see, the first thing we're going to do is go to settings, gameplay. As you can tell, this is on legendary difficulty. Saving the game, saving the setup.
Windhelm.
I skipped the intro cutscene because everyone's seen it, so... First thing, you can start with a Khajiit and get 25 sneak. This is inconvenient because leveling one-handed will be much faster and the leveling progress will be less balanced than it can be. Rather. So, he's gonna dip, get shot in the ass most likely. Yep, there he goes, he's dead. And then this boy is gonna be like, you step forward, little man. And we're just gonna step forward, afraid to be shot in the ass as well. And create a character real quick. So, what we're gonna do, we're just gonna pick a Nord. You can pick anything. Sneak just needs to like not be max, pretty much, not be 25. Because else your leveling is weird. Nords are a good pick. Because one-handed is 20. Means to boost your assassin blade damage, you can go into Armsman 1 right away. So I'm gonna pick a Nord, go for a chick, because they're smaller. The smaller your character is, the harder it is to detect you, funny enough, that's actually how it works. See if there's any cute presets. These are all kind of uglies. I think I'm just gonna pick, for the whole, like, fucking pace of this walkthrough-ish kind of video, I'm just gonna do it like that, pretty quick, and name her... let's name her... As a reference to Dark Moon Gwendolyn, do it like that.
You picked a bad time to come home.
Yeah, we
to
picked a
Skyrim,
bad time, boy. Thing is, we have to go with Ralof. If you want to make a lot of money, go with Ralof. Do not ever go with Hedvar because all you get is Stormcloak armor and it sells for fucking potatoes. So you do not go with Hedvar, ever.
I'm sorry.
So we're gonna go with Ralof, of course.
In your homeland. Follow the captain, prisoner.
Yep, follow the captain. We're gonna follow the captain, boys. I will cut out the things as in walking to Whiterun and walking to Riverwood as soon as we get past the things that aren't important anymore.
Some here in Helgen call you a hero.
No wait, actually leave in the walking to Riverwood because there's actually a bunch of stuff on the route that's important. So we're gonna leave that in. I will cut the part as to where we walk to Whiterun because there's nothing going on there. Everyone's done it, everyone knows how it works, everyone knows the fucks up, you pretty much can outrun any enemy as it is. So I'm just gonna cut that out just for the sake of keeping the speed in the video. Like no one wants to see me walk everywhere because everyone knows how that works.
Carry on.
Yes, General Tullius.
So I'll be cutting that out. She's gonna talk about Apherius and the 8 Divines, minus Talos, because Rip Talos, right? So, blah 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 blah. This guy agrees is one mind with your boy, so he's gonna get his head cut off here by this angry headsman person.
Come on, I haven't got all morning.
Let's see. I'll show you the character menu, the skill setup at this when we get to Helgen Keep.
My ancestors are
and I will tell you in the start of the video as to what you're aiming for. As to what you want to be doing. Or like how you want to level up. It's important. So. And for the sake of keeping this as legit as possible, there is a glitch involving the Torturer you can use if you side with the Imperials, but it's very...
As fearless in death as he was in life.
Next!
You fucking serious? Alright, I think we're back. Okay, we are back. We had a tiny technical malfunction there. My controller randomly died. I'm not sure why it died. It's plugged in. It's very weird. Anyway.
Did you hear that?
We're about to get our head cut off and my controller saved our character.
Prisoner.
Lol. As you probably know, you don't actually die here. Because everyone's played this game by now. It's 9 years old. Anyway, there's still a lot of fun content and a lot of fun builds you can do here. Mods help with that, of course. As in general, I do promote doing that. I mean, if you still enjoy playing this game like I am, don't forget to leave me a like, comment, subscribe, all that good shit. There's a dragon. This funny fact, this headsman randomly dies. He gets knocked down here. Alduin doesn't target him, and he dies. Like, look. Even the subtitle says it. It goes like, when they die, pretty much, right? But Alduin doesn't specifically target him, so why does this guy die? It doesn't make any fucking sense. He doesn't get hit by the meteorite. Okay, we're just gonna run right away. Just get the fuck out of here. There's no way, no reason to wait.
Just need to move some of these rocks to clear the way.
Alduin. Come on, bro. There you go. You don't get caught by that fire breath. Yeah, it's weird. You keep waiting more than you usually do. I'm gonna land here. Just to leave. He's gonna do it again. Oh, you can go here. You can just run through all this, like you can see. This is on legendary difficulty. If I would get hit by Alduin's fire breath, he would probably one-shot me. This elemental damage is super overpowered at the start of this game. We're gonna go here. Go with Rayloff, like I said. You don't have to wait for Rayloff, just run in there. Go. Make your way to the keep. It's been completed. Of course it has, because this is easy money. Now you can level your sneak here, like I said. You can pretty much go around this corner and walk and sneak into the wall as the Imperials are coming. Or sneak into this wall, it doesn't really matter. Bump skip Rayloff.
That thing was a dragon.
Yeah, the thing was a dragon, buddy, we know.
Just
Bump
like
skip
the children's stories and the legends.
Doesn't always work.
We better get moving. Come here.
Come on, get those
Let me
bindings off,
see
buddy.
if I can get those bindings off.
Well, where the fuck are you running off to then, buddy? Come on. He's going all over the place, doing all kinds of weird
May
shit.
as well take Gunyor's gear.
Go to the menu. Drop this right away. You don't need it.
Needing it anymore.
Take Gunyor's stuff. Put this on, equip that. Go to the skills. I'll show you right away what we're gonna do here. So, as you can see, smithing is gonna be important way later in the game. I'm pretty sure everyone knows how to power level smithing, whatever. Like I said, this is just an early game startup video. I'm not gonna be doing an entire walkthrough on how to play an assassin character. If there's actual people who are interested in that, I can do it. But as for now, we're not doing it. So, as you can see, one-handed starts at level 20. This is important because you can get Armsman 1 and 2 right away, which gives you 40% extra damage. Archery, this is not a stealth archer character. If you're looking for a stealth archer character, this is not the video for you. Stealth archers are boring. I've played a bunch of them and they don't interest me as much as they used to. So, archery level 15 is not really a big deal. You can put points in the overdraw if you want to get bow damage specifically, but you don't have to. Sneaks level 15. As you can see, this is very, very, very easy to level early on. And then you got speech, which is another important factor. Your speech needs to be 25 for certain speech checks. To power level that, get better prices on selling stuff. Now this is not as relevant early game as it is late game, but it is something to keep in mind. You can also go into alchemy if that interests you, because potions and stuff can be useful. Mainly you'll be brewing invisibility potions, and getting the alchemist perk will make them last longer, but in general you don't need more than, like, say 15 seconds to either get away from a target or sneak up to a target and kill him. So this is not as important as it can be, depending on your personal playstyle and what you're trying to do. So we're just gonna ignore the alchemy majorly, because at the start of the game it's not as relevant. Pickpocket will not be used. Lockpicking is something you level on its own. I wouldn't put points in it, it's easy. You can later on just follow the Thieves Guild questline and just get skeleton key. Sneak and one-handed are going to be your most important features in this build. So, having that covered, ready this here axe. At the start, I recommend to do this, just in case you are in danger of dying. But as long as you keep if you keep the Imperials aggroed on Rayloff, this shouldn't be a problem. So, you don't need to use healing. You can block with the other hand, of course. You can go into third person, which is very important, and we're going to sneak into this wall.
Damn, no way to open this.
We're going to start doing that now because you get experience from it either way. Like if I go to my sneak here, you can tell I'll be getting some experience here shortly. See, it gives me a little bar now, but you start with a little bar for some reason because you spawn in after Alduin attacks, you spawn into crouching mode pretty much. This is why it gives you a little bar of sneak if you play on legendary difficulty. It's weird, but that's how that works. So we're just gonna sneak around here a bit. It's gonna be like, it's Imperials, take cover, run away. So you can sneak a bit. The dude will hear you, so he'll come running to you, but just try to aggro them on Ralof. This guy's coming my way right away, and then he just turns around. Like he always does that, it's very weird. So we sneak here, we don't need to level one-handed. So we're just gonna sneak a bit here and make Ralof fight them pretty much. So as you can tell, sneak's already halfway to level 16. This is going very quick, and I've been sneaking for like 20 seconds. So we're just gonna run into this wall here. And Ralof is fighting them. It's whatever. Like Ralof fight them, it's whatever you do. As long as the red dots are on the compass, you're getting sneak experience. So we're just gonna sneak here, sneak a little more. It's all very exciting. Like I said, it's legendary difficulty. The biggest thing with legendary difficulty is there's a lot of grind and boring shit in it. That's just how it works, sadly. That's just how it is. Sneak around the corner, what's going on? Where's Ralof gone? Why is he fighting over there? Oh, we can sneak into this wall instead, that works. They kind of de-aggroed, so you can see the sneak speed just kind of dies right away. See if this works. You could sneak around them, get the hidden detect, pop open, pop away. That gives you XP as well. Okay, so it died here. That's unfortunate. We have to aggro them now. He's gonna try and kill me. Take a few hits here. Try to finish the captain. Get more XP for kills. Take all that shit and de-aggro this guy right away. Just run away from him. He'll turn around and face Ralof. Now, just for safety, you can put on the heavy armor. Ditch the Stormcloak shit because it doesn't sell. And just wait here. Put the sword away. You can try to go into sneak again. He's still somewhat aggro, but he's not facing. You can just try to get a little more XP here. Thing is, if the red dots die, Ralof doesn't usually pull them into the hole where he's in now. So if the red dots pretty much go off the compass, you stop getting experience. Okay, he died. So we're just gonna loot him. Take all his shit, do not take the sword. Let's see, we got our sneak halfway to level 16, pretty much. That's good. And like, see, one-handed, same thing. One-handed will level super fucking fast, and that's a bad thing. Let's open this. Run through here. There's a few blokes here. Open this door, and then you let Ralof go in first. Oh, you can't do here. You can't wait. So you have to chill with your HP. You can use healing, like I said, but I'm pretty sure if you heal from very low, you get a level up in restoration, which is level ups you do not want. Ralof, what are you doing? Move it, buddy.
Grab everything important and let's move.
Bloody axe.
Dragon's burning everything to the ground.
Ralof's gonna aggro them.
I just need to gather some more potions.
Stick to this door. They can't see you as you're behind the door.
Stormcloaks. Filthy traitors.
He's fighting them. Like, almost get detected and sneak into this pillar, like into this little crevice here. And like, they'll still be aggroed for quite a while, so you should be able to get at least one level up here. Yep, there we go. And I'm pretty sure they'll de-aggro in a second. Not yet. You can try to get a detection going here slightly. I'm pretty sure they'll still stay aggroed on Ralof. And they'll lose interest in you in a second. So you can either sit here or move. I think moving gives you more XP. So we're just going to try to keep moving. And try to get a little more sneak experience.
Victory is yours. I submit.
He's submitting, boys. Like I said, we don't need the level one-handed. Leveling one-handed is bad because it, like, the power level mechanic that I'm going to try to use requires me to be level 1. Or level 2, else it doesn't work out. Ralof smacking the shit out of these blokes. Kind of have to let him kill them. Okay, see, it's dying, it's dying, it's dying. That's very good. Now the eye is dying, which means you get more XP. I call it dying because it's closing pretty much, like you're becoming hidden, if you will. So we're just gonna sneak into this pillar. And there we go. As it dies, you get another level up. So that's level 17 sneak. Now we're gonna take this time here to explain a bit of things, by the way. You're trying to join the Dark Brotherhood for the armor. You get muffled boots, and you get the glove that gives you more damage. Now you can use the hood for 25% better sneak as well from the Shrouded clothing set, which is very good as well. See if we can aggro them one more time. Oh, Rayle's got a kill. Not sure how much HP over there. Oh, he's dead anyway. Rayle's gonna kill him. Take this bloke's stuff. And take his dagger. Take this guy's heavy armor.
See if you can find any
Take potions.
We'll
Said you want to mainly sell all the armor that you get anyway, because armor isn't that relevant. You can even sell the Imperial Light armors that you usually keep.
Done. Let's get
Open
moving.
the door, Rail will go. Take the rock wobbly eggs. Fill the baskets because we don't need it. And get a move on. Except mostly you want to level sneak.
Trolls, blood.
Move it, Raylo.
It's a torture room.
So we're just gonna kind of sneak here a little bit as we're slapping these guys. Back up when they start attacking you. Geralt is going to be fighting this bunch of Stormcloaks. Rayleigh can pretty much solo them, even if all the Stormcloaks die. Rayleigh will still win that fight because he's an unkillable NPC at the start of the game, because he's story relevant pretty much. There we go. Get hidden, see if we can detect them. We can pull up and get somewhat detected again. Yep, we can. There we go, perfect. This is a very good spot to level your sneak quickly. You can level a bit of archery as well on the spiders later on. That's how they kill everything. Alright, cool.
No, I haven't
Take this light armor.
seen him since the dragon showed up.
Take the stuff in the knapsack. And where's the other torturer guy that they murdered?
Looks
There's
like
a bunch of
there's
pigs over
something
here
in
as
this
well.
Cage.
Yeah, they're a bit hidden there. They're hard to see, but alas.
See
You
if
take
can get
them,
it open
pick that
with some
lock.
picks.
Oh, here's the other torturer. He has the torturer's hood and a steel dagger. Now the steel dagger is relevant.
Might need that go.
So take that. We're taking that. We're favoriting that, of course. Equipping it. Let's see, carry weight wise. We drop these. We drop that. And we keep you in
Once we get out.
Pick the door. Get a little tutorial here. Like I said, lock picking is not something you want to level early on, so we're just picking this one. You can get an entire level of picking all the locks, but not
Anything
really a big
useful.
deal.
Let's go.
Drop the mage. Take all that shit and walk after this here person. There's a coin pouch over here in one of these cages. I think it's this one. Yep. So you can pick this without getting a level up. So I'd say you pick 2 locks then, I guess. That doesn't level you up. If you take a coin purse, get an additional 17 gold, so that's pretty good. And you get this page here. This isn't actually as interesting, so you can just sprint through this again. Gonna have to wait for Rayloff a bit. I do recommend you quick save here, because if you don't want to lose your progress, what can happen is that the archers specifically target you instead of everyone else.
Waiting to be killed by a dragon.
Sneak into this wall for a bit.
Just give the general some time.
Now if you want to get rid of the archers quickly, you can just jump over there and light the fire, or light the fuel with flames, because everyone gets flames, like everyone does. See, you get flames. So you can do that, just, I think I'll do that just for efficiency purposes. You do have the potions. If you go here, you can jump on this rock, you can walk through and you can jump the fence. If you do this correctly, that is. Shoot them, light it, and leave. Just unequip this, you won't be needing it. Try to sneak a bit, like, away from them. Like I said, sneak is the main thing you want to level up. Killing the archers is better, damaging them. I mean, you just get more value out of it, fight goes not as long. Because, like, in honesty, you're not gonna get as much sneak value here as you would like. So they're slapping the shit out of them, though. So it's actually pretty good. Their Stormcloaks are actually clapping pretty hard now. Rob the soldiers, take all the armor. Don't take the bow, they look at the bow, just take all the arrows. And take the heavy armor. Like I said, sneak here on this specific area isn't as good. You just get detected too quick. He's full HP pretty much. Now he's shooting me. Pull your dagger, loot all the guys. He hit me once, that did not as much damage, but still. Take all the light armor. Go over here. Try to aggro them somewhat so the Stormcloaks can hit me. Just try to sneak a bit. It usually doesn't work. Because they don't like. They'll just keep attacking you. It's an area. This specific area I just Finish the food off.
Undecidable.
One-handed levels up on amount of hits on the enemy, not how much damage your weapon does. So if you want to level one-handed fast, just use a shit weapon and hit a giant or hammer and shit like that. You get way more speed from that. So 250 carry weight's fine here.
Let's see where this goes.
Open this. You can do this without actually having to kill those guys, but we want their loot. So that's why we're taking their shit. Stamina low, get a little tutorial. I should just turn these off, but I haven't. Take the coin purse. Take gold. That's an additional 18 gold, pretty much. 17, 18 gold again. Run through here. You have to let Rayloff kill the spiders, because the spiders will one-shot you as well. Take some more coin. That's a chill wait for Rayloff here. That's where the spiders are. Like around the corner. You have to let Rayloff kill them. He's gonna show up at some point. If he doesn't come, just run towards him and he'll hurry your fuck up, which is great. Rayloff, hurry. You're gonna sell this armor anyway, you're gonna sell everything.
That doesn't go anywhere.
Nope, it doesn't go anywhere. Move.
Guess we better try this way.
Yep, we better try that way. You're not wrong. Now he's pushing me. What a rude man. He's gonna do a little sneakeroni behind him. He's actually not detecting me. Somehow. Usually just sees you. It just says detected. It doesn't actually have any value, but he'll see you. Let's see how far we are. See, one-handed is fine here. Like almost level 21. We don't need more than that. Sneak is level 18. That's pretty big. And we're just gonna take a little chill here while Rayloff kills all the Spidey boys. He's gonna turn around and it's like, where the fuck are you going, right? Spider will hit him. He'll turn around, get super pissed and kill all of them, pretty much. That's how this usually works. Starts right about now. Rayloff's like, are you serious? And just one-shots everything. He just goes into rage mode, bro. Look at this. And you can have to kind of aggro the other Spideys, because Rayloff doesn't walk forward. They come out of the ceiling, see? So then you just aggro them, walk backwards. And not get hit by the poison projectiles, because that's bad. So after we get out of this Helgen, I promise you this will be much faster paced, but this is just kind of annoying at the start because you can't really do anything. The enemies do a lot of damage and it's a shit show really. Rayloff's killing them. Take all the frostbite, venom.
Many eyes, no?
And this is important. If you want to make a lot of quick money early game, pick up all the spider eggs here. You get 7 in general. 2. 3 here. 4. And there's 3 over here on this corner. You want to pick up all the spider eggs and then you collect some blue mountain flower along the way to Riverwood. Which I'll be showing you after that. Yeah, Rayloff. Let's go. Rayloff's gonna chat about sticking together, shit like that's not really important. You get a Dragonborn helmet, which is pretty much just an iron helm. Get that here. Pick up the meat, that's good value. Pick up the helmet. Another coin purse there behind a bunch of wine. Meanwhile, if you're thirsty, just have a drink. Drink the wine, really.
There, just that.
Just for the meme.
See her?
Take some more wine.
Rather not tangle with her.
Rayloff says he doesn't want to fight a bear.
Just try to sneak by.
He's gonna give you a bow meanwhile. Just sneak past the bear here.
Watch where you
Stick to the
step.
edges, you can just run. Bear gets up, not really a big deal. Bear loses interest because there's a rock here.
Almost there.
He's like, oh my lord, that was close. Alright, we're gonna get a move on. Now this is where it starts to pick up finally. Like, Helgen is always one of those places that just takes an age to get to on higher difficulties if you are doing a specific build. As a mage, it's not really a big deal because you just spam fucking flames pretty much like Rayloff aggro, right? But playing a stealth character like this, it gets way more difficult. So what we'll do now, standing stones, you're gonna get the Thief Stone, of course, for power leveling sneak, and you will get.
There he goes.
We'll go to the little Talos Shrine because there's specific stuff going on there. If you're playing on lower difficulties, you can also kill the little bandit camp along the way, get a treasure map, and get a treasure from the tree trunk near Riverwood. You can do that as well. But on this difficulty, without actual good armor or good bow, we simply cannot kill those bandits, so it doesn't work. Pick up 7 blue mountain flowers, 3 of them. They grow all along the road to, oh bunny. They grow all around the road to Riverwood. It's not really, they're pretty easy to find. 4, see? There's some more here. I think there's one in the corner here somewhere. There's all this shit growing in Whiterun as well, by the way. Oh, here we go. 6 and 7. So that's all of them. And then you take a left here. Gee, Lackofskills, why are we taking a left, you might ask? Well, that is because there is a treasure-ish thing up on that little hilltop there, where my cursor is pointing. So we are going there. There's an elk here. There's a bandit camp. That's the bandit camp I was talking about earlier. You can run through that, pick up a black mage robe that's worth 50 gold. So it's a 1 to 50 gold ratio. It's pretty good if you can manage to pick it up. You can do it, but it is quite dangerous. I don't recommend. Now over here you have the Telos Shrine. There's a sword here. There's a bunch of gold. Pick up the gold. Make sure you don't get chased by the bandits. And there's a Falmor soldier here. This dude always has an enchanted item of some sort. It could be anything besides his robes. He has a helmet of Magicka this time. This will sell for about 100 gold. So this is good value. Pick that up. Pick his robes up. This is not as mad. It doesn't sell that good. This is not relevant. This is not relevant. So you can keep that. You pick up the robes. And you just leave. You hightail it. Just follow the road so you don't aggro the bandits. There's a coin pouch and a one-handed skill book there. But as for now, that's not that relevant. Plus we don't... That little 25 whatever gold we get from the rope is not mandatory. So I wouldn't recommend wasting your time. You can quick save and run up there, grab it, but it's not really worth it. And in the terms of speed, we're just gonna do this the quick way. What you can do is just rest an hour. Just wait an hour, like this. Get full stamina. So we're just gonna run there. Take a little jump. Make sure you don't fall from too high because you will die, which is stupid, but that's how it works. Pick up the moss, activate the thief stone, and we're following the river. Why the river? That we don't aggro the wolves. There's wolves here, and that means you just have to level your one hand and run away from them, and the town folk will try to kill them. It's a shit show. Just basically one. You drop down here, drop down there, get in the river, go to third person, go for a little swim. Jump, jump, jump. Get stuck on this rock. I was just stuck on this rock. It's so weird. Anyway. Try to balance on these so you don't fall from too high, because that will hurt quite a bit. Now there's the sad wolves I was talking about. Stick to the left here. They don't ever come in the water. If you are playing an archer character, you can sit on one of these rocks and shoot them. But that's just going to take a lot of arrows and it's just not really worth it. Stick to the bank so you can sprint somewhat. Like that. And jump here. And have a chat with Brother Elf, who is right here. What's up, bro?
Did I see you talking to Sven?
No, we're not talking to Sven.
Maybe
it's
not.
in a fucking animation.
Maybe.
Hurry up, bro.
Riverwood's agreed.
What's your problem with him?
Thinks is an intelligent,
yeah.
beautiful woman like her.
Don't sound very
I've
sure.
been thinking.
This is just the first
Could
dialogue
you-
check, pretty much.
Could you give her this letter and
Yep,
say
do
it's
that.
from Sven?
Now, if you're playing a stealth archer, you can use Feindel with this trick to power level your archery to 50, with the gold you get from selling all the shit to the merchants. Just go to the Riverwood Trader. So you can do that if you're cheesing for stealth archer. We're not cheesing for stealth archer, but I figured I'd just note that. Just tell her that you have a letter from Sven. You don't, but just tell her
Another
you do.
poem, I bet.
Poem, right.
You can tell Sven that he
Okay,
already
that shit
has a
sold.
mother.
Chat to Luke on here.
Not
Tell him it's not
trinkets,
still. Or
odds
ask
and
him about
ends,
his father.
that sort of thing.
And sell everything like clothing wise, like this. The hood, torturous hood. The frostbite venom. The magical potions, you don't need these. Don't need that. You can keep these if you're worried about getting killed, but you probably won't sell that. Sell the wine, sell the meat. Keep the ingredients, sell the spellbook. Sell the garnet. This is all. You can sell these to him, but it doesn't really matter. I wouldn't bother with that, to be honest. Get a bunch of this as well. So that's pretty much everything from him. Just ignore him for now, pretty much. He doesn't actually have any more value. See if we can find Brother Elf real quick. Should still be here. There he is.
There's beauty. I appreciate your help.
Tell him you
Please,
fucked him over. Get 25 paid pretty much. Then you can tell him to follow you and cheese him pretty much. Anyway, talk to this guy.
Ain't him?
Ask him about sales.
Finest weapons and armor.
Sell everything except for your bow, your arrows, and your steel dagger. Sell that, sell this, sell that, sell that, sell that, sell that. Sell these one a pop, so you get more speech level ups. You don't have to, but you can if you care about that. For video purposes, we'll do it. So one a pop. I'm gonna edit out the run to Whiterun because it's not relevant, and just like I said, for video pace, I don't want to have you guys watch me run everywhere because it's not really interesting. Sell all this shit off, sell that, sell this, sell that, and sell that. Oh, he's got no money left. I can take the free. It puts me at 1220 gold, pretty much. We are completely naked. We have a knife. What you can do by now is equip these, favorite that, pick your favorite number, make them 1, 2. I play on console, so for me I only have 1, 2 favorites. If you play on PC, you can obviously have 9 favorites. And stick to the right side of the bank here, right? Right side of the bank, just follow it over there. There's a few wolves over there, just jump in the river and run to Whiterun. And I'll be editing that out, so I'll see you guys in Whiterun. Alright guys, as you can see, we've made it to Whiterun Stables. What we're gonna do now is chat to this dude, tell him you wanna hire his shit. Go to Riften.
Climb and back, and we'll be
I'm back and we'll be off.
You ready to go yet?
Yep, let's go. As you can see, we still have no armor, no clothing, and sold everything because we don't need to wear any. Like I said, you can punch whatchamacallem, Greylot, and she'll die in 1 hit. You don't actually have to hit her with a blade or anything. You can punch her in the face and she'll die. Sometimes you get a little cool kill sequence animation thingy, but as you can see, we're still level 1. Now we cannot join the Thieves Guild right away. What we have to do is help Arcadia and Whiterun first. We'll do that later. We'll have a little chat with this bloke over here. He's gonna say, hold there, you have to pay, and we're not gonna pay him, obviously. So,
You need to pay the visitors.
yeah. Get a move on. What's it for?
For the privilege of it.
Shake down, buddy.
Keep your voice down.
Get speech level up.
You want everyone to hear you?
Now over here you got the watchtowers. I'm not gonna go there because that's just gonna add more length to this video. What you can do is you can walk up there, walk up the watchtowers and pickpocket the chest, or like pickpocket, lockpick the chests that are on top of these watchtowers. The guards will not aggro, and they are labeled confiscated goods. Those chests, and you can just pretty much, well, open them, and there's some gems inside, some weaponry inside, and it's all in all pretty good value of money there. Maul's over there, ignore him. You need 25 speech to get a level up with him, so ignore him. Same with Sapphire, ignore Sapphire. You can pick up the quest if you will, if you want to, there's no real reason to. And we're gonna run to this here orphanage right away. Have a chat with Greylot. A little chat. Alright, move in. Pull out your knife. Get a cool animation real quick. Naked woman stabbing a granny. That's a new one. She's dead.
Someone has killed Grillet.
And get the fuck out. Now we don't have to go here anymore for now. Fast travel to the Whiterun Stables. And now we're gonna do a bit of stuff for Farengar. So we get access to Arcadia's stuff, and then we're gonna empty out Arcadia's gold supply pretty much by selling her a bunch of useless potions that we are going to create there as well. I don't have to necessarily do it in this order. You can go to Windhelm first, have a chat with Aventus, and then do other stuff. But you can't go to Whiterun. It doesn't really matter. You can do this in whatever order you want, as long as you don't get too much level ups. And that's why I say don't lockpick the chests in Rift and Watchtowers just yet, because you'll get too much level ups, and that will forfeit your right of skill trading purchases rights pretty much early on. You want to get access to the Thieves Guild at level 1 ideally, because then you can level up to level 2. Still have enough gold to buy another 5 levels, and pretty much don't forfeit skill trading purchase rights for level 2 if you will. So that's kind of important. Persuade this dude.
But we'll be keeping an eye on you.
You can tell him the truth as well and not level up. But I think with 5 levels of sneak we're not quite gonna get there, I hope. We might, but I'm not sure. Although then again, losing out on level 2 skill training purchase rights is not really a big deal. Gold's gonna be a bigger issue because Delvin's not a vendor, so you can't get your money back for selling shit to him. Which is annoying. Ignore all these people. You can break in and steal all their gold, if you will, but you'll get hired thugs after you, and that's just a shit show really, because there's not really any effective way to deal with them as for now, right? So what you can do is get Lydia, but that requires you to trigger dragons, and that's even worse. So I guess just don't.
Say Helgen got hit by a dragon.
Go run to Dragon's Reach, have a chat with have a chat with whatchamacallem, Farengar Sacred Fire real quick, like the court wizard boy. After that we're gonna travel to Windhelm. Come on, laddie boy, come on. There we go. Again, for the sake of speed, I'm just gonna wait an hour, get stamina back.
What's the
I'll
meaning
go
of
for air
this
left.
interruption?
Just circle, get out of her dialogue. He's not relevant, you don't want to talk to her. Chat to him.
Come to drag.
Ask him if he's the only wizard.
Ah, would you be so kind as to
Tell him you'll help, because he's a
Good. You're clearly better
fucking
suited
roast
to
you about
this
mental
area.
capacity. Ignore air left again.
Meaning of this interruption?
Just hit circle, or whatever I think it's escape on PC. Just ignore him, or her rather. Go outside, have a chat with Arcadia in the cauldron. Just make sure it's not nighttime, because if it's nighttime or outside of business hours, you have to wait. That just wastes a bunch of time. If you do this in one go, it shouldn't be. You can go to Arcadia first before you go to Riften. But it doesn't really matter. You just want to kill her, get away with it, because this trigger, after you kill her, that automatically triggers the waiting time for Astrid to kidnap you, pretty much. Because there's a 2-day waiting time. Go to Arcadia. Even before you talk to Aventus. So you just want to kill her right away and then go do all your other shit. Just get rid of her.
You might consider.
Tell her you have frost salts.
Oh, but I suppose you expect some compensation.
Now the potion of invisibility is what we need.
These potions should suffice.
Ask her about sales. See if
So
she
you're
has
an alchemist then.
chorus eggs and ice ray thief, because we need one more.
Come back anytime if you need a remedy.
Now we're gonna create that and that. Now we're gonna keep the mountain flowers and the spider eggs, because they will give me more level ups, but as for now we don't want to level up just yet, so favor these two. Thing is, we can't join the Thieves Guild. Oh wait, let's fast travel to the stables again. You can't join the Thieves Guild at this point in the game without actual good sneaking gear, because else you'll just get killed by the 2 guys that are standing at the Redway entrance, which is troublesome. Now you can run all the way through the Redway, or you can pick the lock. I'll be picking the lock, and I'll show you guys how to do that effectively. Chat to him again.
Need a ride?
Yep,
Where
we
do you
do.
want to go?
We need to go to a Windhelm, my good man.
Climb and back, and we'll be off.
Do this. Like I said, I still don't have clothes. Don't need to, because we're not going into combat. I do have Dawnguard installed, but vampire attacks don't spawn until level 10. So if you're thinking like, oh, how is he doing this with Dawnguard? If you're not aware of that, vampire attacks don't spawn until level 10, until the main quest is triggered. So alright, Windhelm Stables. I'll cut out running to Aventus' house as well, so I'll see you guys there.
You come here where you're not wanted. You eat our food, you pollute our city with your stink, and you refuse to help the storm.
Then it's true, what everyone is saying. That Aventus Aretino's...
Alright, and we're back. Well, pretty much this is just, we ran to Aventus' house, you have to lockpick his door. Oh shit, that sucks. Yep, go here.
Die, Grilla, die!
He's gonna yell like an angry little man. I'm gonna have a chat with him. He's about Grella dying and shit. Pick up this
Die, Grilla, die!
Flash, the Heart, and the Nightshade, because you make a
Sweet
paralyzed
mother
potion with that later on, could be useful.
It worked!
Ask him if he's alright.
I did the Black Sacrament over and over.
Yeah, of course.
Took
You
so
need to remain
long.
silent or whatever, it doesn't really matter.
The head
He's gonna tell about his mama,
So I
who
ran
died,
away
Black Sacrament,
and
whatever,
came home.
whatever,
I
whatever.
performed the Black Sacrament. Now you're here, and you could kill Broad.
And now she's dead. Tell him she's dead pretty much. That's why I said you could kill her first.
And
It gives
please,
you a
take
family
this as
heirloom.
payment. It's an old family
Pick
heirloom.
that up,
It's
pick
supposed to be
full salts
pretty
up.
valuable. It should fetch you a nice price. Thank
Wait
you
for his dialogue to
again.
end. He's gonna give you the quest completed. And leave. Now the next thing you want to do is just go back to any city that isn't fucking Windhelm, pretty much. What you can do is go to Whiterun Stables and travel to Falkreath and find the inn there. I'm pretty sure you can sleep in that inn as well, and whatever will Astrid will come kidnap you, and then you don't have to go to Whiterun Stables, go to Falkreath. You can directly travel to Falkreath, go to the Sanctuary, pretty much. Oh wait, we need to chat to this dude. Let's trigger this quest off because it's distracting. Anyway, let's chat to him again.
Where do you want to go?
Where do we want to go? Tell me you want to go to Falkreath.
Back and we'll be off. Couldn't ask for better weather.
Yeah, the weather's insane, bruh. And we're gonna go here. Now there's a bunch of dudes outside. They're gonna ask us about the dog or whatever. That's the Barber's quest for the Mask of Clavicus Vile. Just ignore him, or ignore all the guards that ask you about it. Sometimes if you get unlucky, there's a whole group of the dudes that just spawns there, and all of them are gonna ask you about the dog. It's like 10 guys or some shit like that. It's pretty funny. That's not the case this time. Open the door. I have enhanced cities mod. Pretty sure this is. Oh no, wait, that's great.
I've been looking.
Oh yep, here he is.
Yeah.
Got this note. It's like who? Cute fellow, black hair, black robe, and say. That's the Brotherhood node. Where is the? Pretty sure this is the inn. I'm not sure. I can never really rest in Falkreath, so we're just figuring this out on the fly. But I wrote this strategy out, and this made a lot more sense at the time.
Gonna get cold tonight.
Rent a room.
Sure thing. It's yours for a day.
Get 10 pop.
I'll show you to your room. Right this way.
There's a orc here apparently.
What's a milk drinker like you doing out here? Go home to your mom.
Wow, damn, roasted. Anyway.
Let me know if there's any.
Sleep 1 hour. Doesn't really matter how long you sleep. 1 hour is fine. Astrid will kidnap you. There you go, and that triggers the Dark Brotherhood quest. Like, oh my lord, got it triggered. Astrid will talk to you. You can circle out of her dialogue. She's just gonna cut right through it, literally. Funny enough. Kill all these people. Put the knife away. Take his hood. Take his clothes. The skilled armor sells very well. Take all that. And she doesn't really have anything.
One of these poor souls.
Chat to Astrid again.
Aren't we?
Remain silent. Doesn't really matter. Tell her you're free to go. Yep. Okay. Dark Brotherhood family. Yep. Indeed. Silence my brother. See you at home. Cool. Leave. Easy. Done in 20 seconds. Well, it gives you the quest marker to go to the Dark Brotherhood Sanctuary, so I'm not going to travel there and walk there. I'll just cut this part and I'll see you guys at the Sanctuary.